Hi, I'm Dave Dunitz, and I'm going to be your professor for Management 581, Corporate and Organizational Leadership. I want to welcome you to this class, and I hope it is one of the best classes that you have ever taken. Leadership is an exciting topic. It's vital to business success, but it's also an area of personal growth that almost everybody would like to advance in. Leadership's an interesting topic. We've been studying leadership for about 100 years. So we know a lot about leadership, but there's even more that we don't know. In this class, we're going to look at about a dozen theories and a dozen concepts that we pretty much understand about leadership. We've got some ideas of what makes good leaders, but we don't know everything. This class will not transform you into a leader, but it will give you some really good tools that you'll be able to use. Now, one of the neat things about teaching at Azusa Pacific is that we get to look at things from a Christian point of view. And that's what we're going to be doing in this class. Doing business and making money is good, but all the professors in the School of Business and Management at APU would agree that making money is not the most important thing. Money only has value for a while, but serving God has eternal value. Let me tell you about a bit about my background. Currently, my main position is as an assistant professor at the Chicago School of Professional Psychology at their Los Angeles campus. I teach in the doctoral program of organizational leadership there. I used to be a full-time psych prof in the undergraduate psychology department at APU, and I've taught on and off in the Master of Arts in Management program in the School of Business of Management since about 2010. So I really like this program. My research focuses on conflicts in organizations, especially Christian organizations. I look at interpersonal processes that slow down the accomplishing of the organization's mission. A lot of times these are conflict processes. And so that's what the main focus of my research is. And this is motivated quite a bit by what I was before I went into research. I used to be a pastor and a church planter in France for 17 years. I started while I was in France. I started 4 organizations, including 2 churches, and I led 5 organizations. So organizations are my passion, especially churches and Christian organizations. And the reason I went into worship, wrong. The reason I went into research is because I saw so often conflicts would slow down the accomplishment of an organization's mission. And so now all of my writing and all of my research is focused on conflict processes in organizations. And leadership has an awful lot to do with what happens to conflicts in organizations. Before I was a pastor, I was also an electrical engineer. I worked here in the Southern California aerospace industry, and so I have a lot of experience in both nonprofit and for-profit organizations. And I'd like this class to examine leadership in both of those contexts, both in nonprofit and in for-profit organizations. Let's take a look now at the course syllabus.